Hey everyone, this is Angela, and today we're making this Paska bread pudding, which is a delicious way to repurpose any of your Paska bread that is still sitting on the counter and has gotten a bit stale or dry. We're gonna whip this on up and top it with the Paska bread icing and the nonpareils, just like you did with the Paska bread, to totally carry the theme through. To get started, we're gonna butter or grease a 9 by 13 pan, and then I'm gonna cube up the Paska bread so it's about an inch in size. You can use like 3 to 4 loaves. I did three, and then I added a fourth one because I wanted it to be really full in my dish here. Once that's all in there, we're gonna add raisins or dried fruit. I do soak mine for 15 minutes, just like when I baked the bread. So once that's all sprinkled over my base, all my bread cubes, I'm going to add some melted butter, and then I'm going to mix up the custard filling here. Starting with heavy cream, I'm going to add sugar. I'm going to add eggs and egg yolks for delicious richness, as well as some extract. Vanilla extract is what I'm using here, but you can do a combo of vanilla and almond extract for an extra special flavor. Whip that up until it's nice and smooth, and then we're going to pour this over the bread cubes and the cinnamon, not cinnamon, but raisins. And we're going to let this set aside for about 30 minutes before you bake it. I push it down a little bit so that it's in the custard. If it doesn't come all the way up to the sides, make sure that you go ahead and add a bit more heavy cream or milk. I'm going to make the icing while this is baking. That is just confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar, and more lemon juice and lemon extract. I'm going to mix this until it's got a nice drizzle consistency. You want it to cling to your spatula or spoon there. And then I'm going to drizzle it over the baked bread pudding. And of course, you could spread it an even layer over the top of the entire bread pudding if you like, and top it with the nonpareil sprinkles, just like I did with my Easter bread. Any which way you make it, it's going to be a fabulous dessert to use up your Paska bread that maybe got a little bit stale, as I always tend to bake mine in advance of Easter. So this means I have a wonderful dessert for Easter Day itself. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please thumb it up. Be sure to subscribe and come back because we have over 2,000 recipes on Bake It with Love. I know you're going to find some amazing ways to make your food absolutely delicious. Thanks for watching. Happy Easter.